What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today, and we've seen the news of Antonio Brown being a disgruntled employee. The Steelers are imploding. It sucks for them. I mean, a lot of people hate them. I don't know if it's just the whole, like, everyone hates successful teams. Probably. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, that cap number is going to be rough, but if Antonio Brown doesn't actually sort through his issues with the team, is there really an option other than, other than him being gone? It seems kind of like it's pointing towards the Niners, We see the whole George Kittle thing. It'd be weird to see him go to the Niners. I don't know why there's these teams that, like the Raiders and the Niners, who aren't great teams at all, and teams want to go, players want to go there. I don't understand it, but I don't know. That's just the way it is. So we're going to see, is Antonio Brown actually a fit? More importantly, what is it going to take to get him off the Steelers? Of course, we have to sim this season because he's not playing for last season. It's already over if you're just now joining us. We'll take a quick look at how Antonio Brown's numbers fared, just for the hell of it. Why not? So would he even be a valuable target? We can see here about 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. I would assume that compares pretty well because Juju Smith-Schuster kind of had a better season than him. Anyways, I think Antonio Brown just had a lot of touchdowns. So let's take a look at the offseason if we can. I don't know who's going to win the Super Bowl. I don't care. Chargers over the Eagles. That is a possibility. Hey, we got a sim that actually has a chance. Normally it's like Rams, Browns, which isn't a case. I would assume Antonio Brown didn't hit free agency. DeMarcus Lawrence is starting to, DeMarcus and Landon Collins have been starting to hit free agency lately. I kind of like that about EA this year, where it seems, I don't know, maybe it was like that last year too, but it seems more realistic where we see something in the news and, oh no, or, different players get higher overalls in Madden, so then, the team has an option now. Hey, do we not go for him now, Hey, Taco Charlton had a really good week. EA upgraded him. Maybe we have an option to save some money. Who knows? So here we are, preseason week 1. Who did they gain? So wide receiver, not a huge need for this team. However, they could be in store for a true number 1. Jimmy Garoppolo back in the starting lineup. I don't know who they would have gotten as a rookie. This Humphrey guy. Oh, did they get 2 linebackers? Oh, snap. They did a really good job in the draft, didn't they? Oh, they did a really good job. Myles Garrett, huh? All right. Holy crap. How good of a draft did they have? This is like randomized. Well, not randomized, you know what I mean. Simmed. But Jesus, they actually had easily one of the better drafts I've ever seen in AI have. 3 great defensive pieces. That's really good. So let's go to the Steelers and see what they need. I mean, I would assume linebackers, big need. So here you go, 97 overall Antonio Brown. How hard is it going to be to get him? I'm not going to obviously get him for a second round. I'm just testing the waters. A guy like him probably does go for a first. Tart, he's kind of, a young, good player. The Steelers have always been in need for safety. You got Terrell Edmonds, who's okay, but then Sean Davis, not so much. Let's see Tart in a second round. It gets us close. Let's see what a third can do. Not even close, I would say, but let's take a look. Okay, we're getting there. I don't even think a first would do it. We'll leave that first as an option, but I don't even think the first would do it. Do we have a backup safety? So we would have to get a new guy, huh? Ronald Blair, are you interested? No, they're not. It might be a first and a second round deal here. And there's the trade. Tart, a first and a second for AB, who is now a member of the Niners. Of course they have Pierre Garçon, but I don't even know if he's even playing anymore. He's 33 years old, and I don't even remember hearing his name. Maybe he's just under the radar. But here we go. Antonio Brown, we've seen 10 touchdowns, 1,200 yards. Let's see what he can do with the Niners, who are kind of a bad team. But we've seen they went 3-11, and was it 2, I believe? So does Antonio Brown make them a playoff team? That's another good question here. We have no playoffs. They won 1 extra game. 1 extra game. Let's see if Antonio Brown still had a good season. See if he wants to get traded again. So Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback this time too. Wow. So Antonio Brown, if you're watching this, do not go to the Niners. You're 1,100 yards is cool, I suppose, but 2 touchdowns. A guy like Antonio Brown is going to be livid. You thought it was bad with the Steelers here as of late. oh boy, it's going to be worse. But of course, I think he'll work through it. I think that cap number kind of almost forces the team to really work through this thing. I just think, when you have so much passion like Antonio Brown does, you get a little wild. So I don't really know what's going on over there. A lot of people say it's Big Ben. I mean, it's not often you see a guy like Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. I mean, to be fair, Le'Veon Bell's was financially. So, I mean, that one, I don't know. People really don't have much of a case there when they say, oh, maybe it's Big Ben. Maybe it's the players need to learn the hell how to play and, Bell, there's no argument there. He just wanted money, It's not about playing football. It's about making money. It's about being, financially set. There's nothing wrong with it, but let's not try to make him more than it is. And then Antonio Brown, I don't know what the whole deal is. There's just things happen. The media blows it out of proportion. There's no way I think Antonio Brown goes to the Niners. I don't think he even leaves the Steelers. It's just too much money. It's too much money for the Steelers to take on. And I don't know. There's got to be repercussions for Antonio Brown not playing when he has a contract. There's got to be some sort of back door there because I don't care how good a player is. You can't just let them have that. I mean, unless there may be a QB. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. What's going to happen? A lot of people are saying, oh, maybe the Patriots. But maybe the video won't end here. Maybe I'll try to trade him. I know he's a little bit lower overall, but maybe I'll try to trade him to a team that really needs a wide receiver and see if they, like the Jets aren't a good team, though. A lot of people are saying, oh, the Packers, but I mean, to be fair, if they were going to take on that burden, the Packers could afford him. I'm actually going to let Antonio Brown go to the Packers here. Let me look around just to make sure that there's not another team. Because right now the Packers, with a guy like Cobb probably hitting free agency, are you really happy with Devontae and Marquez Valdez? I don't know. I don't think so, man. I mean, I think the Packers would definitely go for someone new. I would assume we could afford him. Cobb's number was big. Clay Matthews' number was big. Both of those contracts are pretty much gone. Maybe the Ravens? I would say the Packers or the Ravens would be too prime. But then again, Ravens, I don't think they would go interdivisional. Maybe the Colts? I'd say Packers or Colts. But the way the Packers have been kind of managing the team lately, I feel like they might actually take that risk. Like, I would absolutely not want Le'Veon Bell, and I just don't see there being any sort of chance that happens. We're in the re-sign period. Wait, what the hell are we? Oh yeah, we never went on. So we're gonna go trade Antonio Brown to the Packers if he's still on contract, which I'm assuming he is. So Antonio Brown, 94 overall. That's still really good. So let's see what kind of success he can have in Green Bay. Do I see it happening? I don't know. Cobb was re-signed. That's just not true. It really doesn't matter for the Niners side. They're not going to do anything with or without him. We've seen that already. So is Aaron Rodgers still there? I'm going to be really disappointed if he isn't. If he retired or something. Rodgers still there. He's down in overall, but that's all right. A little bit of that has to do with real-life play because everyone loves to hate on Rodgers. Man, wasn't a great season, though, in fairness. But yeah, let me know where you think he'll end up and where you would want him to end up. I think he's going to be a Steeler. I don't think he leaves. I think this is just media blowing it out of proportion. But obviously, I'm jumping on that bandwagon. Yeah, let's get Antonio Brown to the Niners. Let's get some views. Wholesome content that everyone can enjoy with the family. So, we're the Niners, so this is irrelevant. Oh, God. So, the Packers barely made the playoffs at 8-8, so I don't know what the... Antonio Brown, I'm sorry, dude, but you bring down franchises, don't you? You just bring them down. So Rodgers, not a bad season. Aaron Jones, not a bad season. Antonio Brown, amazing season. So Antonio Brown and Devontae Adams become the best wide receiver tandem in the league. With Valdez Scantling not really too far behind. I mean, that's a pretty good season. I mean, those are Antonio Brown numbers that I'm used to. And it's kind of crazy if you think about it, though. The Madden curse is legit. It's actually it's legit. It really is. You can't deny it. It has to be legit. It just, how do you deny the curse being real? What is I don't know if there was really a Tom Brady curse, though. So I don't know. It is what it is. Let's take a look at the Packers can win the Super Bowl. I don't know. We'll see. If they make the Super Bowl here, I need Antonio Brown on the Packers. That's all I'm going to say. If they don't make the Super Bowl, they suck. Doesn't matter. Get rid of Antonio. All right, so schedule. Team schedule. Let's see how the Packers finished. Did they even win a postseason game? They lost to the Falcons are a kryptonite. Then again, the Packers are also the Falcons' kryptonite. Packers and Packers, Falcons, Seahawks. Those are really good, kind of secretive rivalries. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video. We got this thing to 10 minutes. There we go. I don't even know. It's like 12 minutes, but maybe edited down. Hope you guys enjoyed the 3 videos today. Tomorrow we'll be back to 1. We're going to do a 10-year sim. I don't remember what team it is. And then the next day, of course, we do the Bears something. I don't know. We'll see what we're doing. And, yeah, hope you guys had a good new year. Well, I guess today is the start, isn't it? How was your 2019? And, yeah, hope you come back for next video. But until next video,